I literally was asleep all freaking day. For the people who missed the live, sorry I went live at 1 in the morning. I literally woke up at 12, sleep all freaking day. Low-key out of anger. But I guess I should wait till somebody come in here before I start talking, just in case it's bugging out and people can't hear me. May not even get nobody. 1 in the morning. Metric. Oh shit. Bike Warrior, what's the deal? Y'all can hear me, right? I'm just trying to make sure before I even get on my little talking. It's because non-duality. Can y'all hear me? Okay, we good. Alright, bet. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was knocked out all day. Had some crazy ass dreams. That's not what the video about, but nigga, I was gone all day. I think I went to sleep at like 9 a.m. and I woke up at 12 a.m. today, so yes, sir. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I forced myself to sleep because I was pissed off. They did another one of those perfect synchronicities. And over 6 years of being in Pittsburgh, every time when I've tried to save a little money, like prepare for bills, it's funny how everything comes out at one time and it's like bullshit occurs. So let me explain what I'm talking about. I paid my bill. I've been doing payment plans for T-Mobile for the longest because, rent and all that shit. Been throwing these people rent. I finally got caught up on rent. I ain't got no money. But I paid my phone bill, the last payment installment, the 10th, right? And when my bill reset, I owed them 187. So I got my check, I paid the 187, and that was the 19th. No, it was the 18th, sorry. Tell me why these people didn't take out, though no, they took out my first payment and they gave it back to me for whatever reason. I didn't even see that they gave it back to me. And the the main bill that came out yesterday, and at the same time, whatever reason, they took out the payment plan again. And tell me why I was waiting. I had exactly 300 because I already knew that was going to come out my account because I did the bank. So with this shit, basically they took out all the money all in one day when I was perfectly saving a certain amount, so I'll be straight for the rest of this week. I don't understand how y'all able to perfectly synchronize. Why have I paid my bill for months and I've always made sure I was straight, and why whenever I'm not straight, y'all somehow give me my money back, then take it back, excuse me, then take it back. And it's just like, I don't understand these perfect synchronicities lining up just like that. Like, how do y'all know, like, everything that I'm doing? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, shit that I'm dealing with just doesn't make any sense. I'm tired of the perfect synchronicities. It makes no sense. They know when to mess with your money. They know when to delay you, when you're going somewhere. They know when to, like, it's fucking pathetic, bro. I'm tired of dealing with this shit, man. Ruby Bat, let me read this comment. I like Dragon profile picture. Thank you. What's good, David? Turner. Yeah, I'm finally good now because I'm caught up on rent, man. Like, I gotta give them well, it's gonna go up at the end of this month again by 400, but next check I'll be able to pay off my rent, so I'm good. It took me forever. It's just I don't know, man. Sometimes it's hard to explain the things I be dealing with that don't make sense. Like, I've never had a problem with T-Mobile doing any weird shit like that, but I'm literally in my head discussing before I get off work. I'm like, I'm about to go get some soap because I ain't got no soap, no body wash. I'm literally discussing all this shit I'm about to go do, and these niggas take out an old check again after y'all already. I didn't even see that they gave it back to me. That shit got me tripping right now, bro. Why the fuck with T-Mobile? I was on the phone talking to them and everything, and they were like, "Oh, it's a bug in the system and blah blah blah. We can't do nothing about it because you needed to pay that regardless." And I'm telling her, I was like, "Do you not see how weird that is?" She's like, "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you." I'm just like, man, whatever, bro. These people just be on bullshit, man. They clock everything you do through your phone. That's how they know. Yep, exactly. They are nuts, bro. They are nuts. I'm going to Ruby tackle them. Yeah, I hate breaking my promises too. I wanted to go live today, but I can't. I was asleep, bro. I was knocked out, going. I was hoping. I'm glad I caught some of y'all, man. I'm glad I caught some of y'all because I was. Whew, because I definitely told. I was telling Metric I was gonna go live Monday. Man, I think it's because I was a little angry too. I got like 20 bucks, and I gotta last a whole goddamn week, bro. Shit, crazy. But I hope all y'all all right. I hope y'all chilling. I hope y'all vibing out. Do you know who Stray Kids are? Nah, I don't know. A bug in the system. Sure, we know what the bugs is. We call them gang stalker weirdos. Yes, sir. So how y'all feeling tonight? Y'all good? Y'all chilling? God damn. God damn. Yeah, we all out here struggling, huh? It's at 86 cents. Sheesh. Ugh. Get that early and get that wake and bake going on. Yeah. Thank God I got this I'm gonna hit this shelter up and go get some kitchen. They got any kitchens where you live at, Metric? I be doing that when I be in there, I be struggling shit. I'm gonna have to do that shit all week. It's gonna be irritating, but hey, gotta do what I gotta do. I don't know if I can be going to them tomorrow. Go on today, get some breakfast and shit. Maybe if the kitchen open, go get me one of those little snack bags or something. Oh, you got food? See, I ain't got no food, bro. I ain't even got soap to wash my ass. So I'ma hope that this shelter can help me out when I go over there this morning. Hopefully they got some shit for me. But it's because where I live at. I told you I stay in like a damn near a jail cell. We're not allowed to cook no shit, And when I was leaving like water bottles and juices and stuff like that, I'd come home and they'll be open, even though I know they're closed. So I don't keep shit in my room. I carry my book bag and I carry everything. If I do get food or whatever, I'll make sure it's in my bag. I'll make sure it's like noodles or something. I'll make sure I keep it on me at all times because no matter what, these people are going to try some way to mess with me. I just got over it, man. You just got to learn to adapt to certain things. That's all we can do. The last week of April, I moved out of an apartment building, moved into a townhome. Yes, Crime Vault. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, I'm almost out of here, man. I'm telling you. I am almost out of here. I cannot wait. And the whole time I've been struggling, them other jobs, niggas put me on, starting jobs $11 an hour, then another job got me on 2 days for $10 an hour. Man, Garter World started to mess with me. How is that? How y'all not finding me a site, bro? I will never forget that. How y'all having trouble finding me a site when I got Employee of the Month twice at the location I got relieved from? I got Employee of the Month twice. Y'all, everyone was coming in late. I was the only one that never missed a day, never called off. And y'all over here bullshitting with me. Fuck it, man. Get me another job. Easy. I wish I didn't wait so long. But do you think there's a lot of couples out here and fake couples? Yeah. Yeah, I spoke about that years ago. They love doing that tactic. They would hit me with that tactic a lot. They'll constantly it'll seem like everybody in a relationship but you. Gregor? Yeah, I spoke about that tactic a lot of times before, man. They love doing that. Force people to be together just so they can, show you. And if you watch the signs, you walk past the little distractions and, walk past them, look behind you, you know, they'll stop holding hands, stop hugging, you know, going about their day. I done seen all type of weird shit like that, man. These people are freaks, dude. All to make a target feel a certain type of way. It makes no sense to me. I've been asleep for 2 days. God damn. See, this is the first time I've been asleep all day in a long time. You know, I like being out. I like to move around a bit. But that shit really irked me, bro. That shit really irked me, man. These niggas really just... I don't even know what to call that, man. But I realize every time when they know a nigga hurt, they start playing with my money. I watched other targeted individuals, too, where they were saying they was doing the same thing, man. You know, random fees, getting taken out twice, and like, bro, that shit mad weird, man. But next week, I'll actually have money on... Well, not next week, the following week. I'll be able to save my money a little bit more, so I'm gonna be good. What's up, Simi? Every time I see your name, bro, I just want to... Who's got the keys to my bimo? Let's see. Happy Straight White Northwest European Men Month. What the hell? Oh yeah, Stray, you never told me who Stray Kids is. I don't know who that is. I'd get a hot plate till you move in, get a better place. Numbers, girl, yeah, hell yeah, that's what I'm about to do tomorrow. I just gotta wait. I was asleep all day. I could have woke up and went to dinner or something. I was knocked out, man. I was out. Dreams were crazy. Felt like I was under a sleep spell. Good, bro. Just working and staying motivated. That's what's up, brother. Do your thing, man. Get that money. Hopefully they don't fuck with you like they fucked with me today. Yes, sir. Yeah, gotta get some type of sleep, man. You stay up long periods of time like I've been doing the past 2 weeks. I've barely been in sleep. Like I've been going to sleep at like 3 p.m., waking up at 7 like every day, going to work. I guess it's good what they did playing with my money today so I can get that sleep. I guess I'll look at it as a, you know, better scenario. I guess it's a good thing it happened. But today's the 28th. I keep my mind. Hey, numbers, girl. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know when. I don't remember the last time I had like an actual play. You know, like when you know. I'm pretty sure when you cook. You know, when all y'all cook. You know, like I don't remember the last time I actually had like a good home cooked meal. For the past 3 years, I've just been eating on bull, and their shelter food is not good. Let me just put that out there. Every time I get done eating at that place, the little lighter life place, I always say, bro, they treat these niggas like slaves or something, bro. Nigga, a piece of bread, one boiled egg, a slice of ham. Like, what the man? What are y'all doing here, man? And that same place, I was actually there years ago when they were at another location. And I got fat the 2 months I was sitting there, man. They would have big ass pots of eggs and turkey bacon and pancakes, and you could just go up there and get seconds, thirds. Niggas didn't care. But now, ever since the old man who owned the whole building, you know, passed away, God bless his heart, you know, it's like they just been going through bullshit, bro. I don't know. But like a home cooked meal, I can't remember the last time I had a home cooked meal. Just been Chipotle Mo's and Giant Eagle shit, you know, noodles and cereal. It is what it is, I guess. Until I'm able to move up out of here, I can get something different, you know. They've been coming to me hard. I love the program. It's turned me into a soldier of God. That's a fact. Most of us turn into brick walls. And it goes from smiling and enjoying your harassment to niggas starting to get irritated because everything that they're doing is not getting to you. You feel me? They keep my mind on Christ, man, and they hate it. Facts. I might be under sleep spell, been sleeping to dawn, which is, I think, yeah, it could be. I do believe in witches and warlocks, man. They don't want you to believe in that type of shit. They want to call you crazy, but meanwhile they're doing all type of witchcraft and spells behind your back. They definitely be doing that, man. You go eat at Homeless Kitchen in downtown at Midnight Mission. That's dope. Oh, you in LA in Numbers Grill? Prayer is the only thing that got me through my stalking since they keep your mind focused. You understand? Because they can't touch you. You can feel it. Amen. Amen. I appreciate that, Numbers. Have my days, but at the end of the day, I know I get enjoying the rest of my life while knowing the truth about gangstering, and this is a demonic world. That's a fact. And there's very few of us left. Look out in the world, even when you're not worried about gang stalking and people following you. You just look at just people's everyday interaction with each other. It's always toxic. Like, every time I step outside, I'm always hearing this motherfucker was saying this y'all motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. People randomly fighting, just, oh man, I'm just tired of the toxicity. Even if you're not dealing with gang stalking, you can tell there's something wrong with the rest of the world, man. There's not a lot of positive people left. All you got is a bunch of devilish, money-hungry assholes who don't care about nobody but themselves. So that's what it is. Damn. I wish you would have sent it to Cash App. I appreciate it. Damn. Oh, thank you anyway. Much appreciated. The masses are miserable. Yep, that's a fact. Yeah, I wish you would have did it through Cash App, though. That definitely would have helped me out. I'm not going to see that until the 21st of next month. So you got to hate YouTube. But I appreciate you, man. It's the thought that counts, man. Much appreciated. I've been seeing so many fake couples. Yep, that's a fact. The masses are... Okay, right there. McGregor, yeah. Yeah, I do. Is depending on the things that's in your body. You got to remember, look at parasites. I feel like that's one of the ways. I'm pretty sure there might be an electronical way, manipulating our energy and playing with the frequency. There might be a way they can do it through that. But I think the main way they're able to look through people's eyes is because of parasites. If you zoom up on a parasite, you'll literally see that they look like demons. Like if you ever zoom up on a parasite. And I feel like they can make their way to your eyes, and yeah, that's when they can look out your eyes. That's why it's important for us to fast and pray. Yeah, that's a fact. You're blessed with good people, yup. What's up? What up, Captain? Nanotechnology. Oh yeah, that could be another way too. Nanotechnology. I thought that shit was in the Sting, the 2020 Sting. That's why I didn't take it. Ain't no way the government don't gonna give us something that's gonna clear up. Have you played MGs? What's that? Do you have a PayPal? Yeah, I got, it's in my description. I got Cash App and PayPal. Thank you. YouTube. You're blessed with. That's a good theory about the parasites because those creatures do look like demons if you zoom up on them. Facts. Facts. Parasites look creepy as hell when you zoom up on them. That's why I always make sure I got a brand new batch last week. I got some what I get? I got some stuff to clean out my liver. I got some oil, some more oil of oregano, and some what's it called? Maybe you guys might like this too. It gives you like clarity and cleans out your liver. It's called Anstanexthin. I don't know how to spell this, bro. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Astanaxanthin. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. My bad. Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I actually bought the remake one, but I never got into the series. The only one that I liked out of the Metal Gear Solid series was the one where you fought the wolf chicks. Whatever that one was, and not the one when not the newer ones where he was out in the desert, but the one that came out before the one where he was in the desert, like the open world one, the one where you would I can't remember. It's been a while. I never got into Metal Gear Solid, but I played a couple of them. I still got the last recent one, but I ain't never beat it yet. Hey, no, shout out to you, Nikki. Appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all, man. Straight up. Yeah, 4. Yeah, the one that was my favorite one where you fought the sexy wolf chicks. I'm hanging in there. I'm alright, a little irritated, Nikki. But I'm hanging in. Yup, metric. Oh, SDL. Yup, that's what I'm talking about. I can't pronounce it though. Recently, what I've been playing is I've been playing a lot of Elder Scrolls, and I just downloaded a bunch of games too. I've been playing Elder Scrolls for a while now, since they did the update for the werewolves. What do you think on smoking weed? I can't smoke weed, but I know you need to stay sober-minded, but if I was able to smoke weed, I'd probably be smoking weed, to be honest. You know, but I'm not able to smoke weed in the city of Pittsburgh. Every drug dealer in the city of Pittsburgh know not to never sell me no shit. You know, I'm not going to go ahead and exaggerate it that hard. I might be, if I actually went out and start trying to find it again, maybe. But for the ones I do know that are at certain locations, it's like they know to give me bullshit. So I haven't tried to buy weed from somebody in like a year and a half now. So when I do want to smoke, I'll just do that BS THCP. I just gooned. Okay. To you? Alright. I didn't know I was that attractive, but I appreciate it, buddy. I would be afraid too. It's a power answer from oxygen, oregano. Yup, I always make sure I got a batch on me. Always. Because I'm a firm believer of I might have had parasites. But I always make sure I keep a bag on me no matter what. I don't want nothing in me that's not supposed to be in me. You feel me? I've been off weed for 8 months. Ooh, shout out to Nikki. At least you weren't forced to be off of weed. Call of Duty. Nah, man, Call of Duty, bro. Oh man, I stopped because I'm an old head, bro. I stopped playing since Advanced Warfare, bro. When they went that route, I stopped playing. A lot of my friends stopped playing after Ghost. Ghost was so horrible, man. But I stuck around through Ghost. But when Advanced Warfare came out, where they started to jumping on the walls and bouncing around and stuff, that's when I stopped. But that the recent Call of Duty kind of looks like they're getting back to their roots. I don't know though. Usually, I'll try to be a part of game tests that intrigue me, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe this new one coming out is going to be good again. But that whole I'm a fucking superhero slash soldier bouncing off of walls and stuff, nah, I'm good. Look, Kaz, nah. Yeah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. I heard GTA 6 was trash. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The gooner side of me only want to play GTA 6. If they don't have jiggle effects, I don't want to play it, bro. Yeah. Oh, no more video game chatting. Aw, come on, man. Come on. Come on. You want the perks, y'all, you see, y'all want the perks to have us talking about game stocking, man. Dang. Fair enough, Secrets. I got you. I got you. I understand. My apologies. Shout out to the females in the chat. My bad. It's got it's gotta be. It's been 13 years. It better be, bruh. It better be. She's just a girl. Let's catch up on some of these. It's oh no, more video game chat. That's funny. Weed for pain. I miss weed for freestyling, writing poems, and yeah, gaming. Yeah, I'd say gaming. Pain, yeah. I guess pain too. But I don't really be having pain problems, to be honest. I've always smoked weed for like I don't know, it just make me want to be creative, you know? Like that's when I was uploading those videos to my channel, like the funny videos and stuff, I was always usually kinda high, you know? That's why I don't do them no more. I haven't smoked weed in 3 months. Yeah, a lot of y'all been on the goddamn, you know. A lot of y'all quit for a hot minute. That's good to hear. Sparrow, it's hard for some of your female listeners to understand. We don't game. Hey, Secret Sparrow, if you deal with gang stalking, that might be a good stress reliever. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say no more because I know you don't mess with it, but try it. You might like it. You know, don't go to multiplayer games though. Try to play a single player game. They got nice girly games out there. You might like it. I need to be aware of being a single female. Yeah, females, you gotta make sure you keep your head on a swivel. I'll be honest about that. I used to listen to Juice WRLD, Cash. I used to listen to Juice WRLD. It was good music. But to be perfectly honest, I kind of just been avoiding a lot of music. I've been listening to a lot of like beats and sounds, to be honest, because I know it's good for the energy, and a lot of Beethoven stuff, to be real. I know the people who live around me been getting a little irritated. Yeah, because I'm starting to notice, bro, dealing with this gang stalking stuff is just everything's energy, man. And I get when I'm listening to rap or whatever, like it puts me in the mood to want to, be a little chaotic and stuff. So, I kind of just been listening to sounds lately, to be real with you. Purse love targeting when you high on weed and also weird distract. Yeah, yes, sir, Bryce. Yeah, they do. That's why every time I smoke, I make sure I'm in the crib. It's like they be knowing too. They'll get people to like flinch at you, get in your personal space and do a little weird movement. Yeah, I know. I meant need to be aware and so man. Oh, I read that. I'd have to fight the kids for it. Hey, Perps love targeting. Okay, I read that. Hey, appreciate it, numbers girl. Go ahead. Smoke for your boy. Yeah, flinch is real, facts. Yeah, that's a fact, Chris. A minute. Oh, Kaz, yeah, I said I used to listen to Juice WRLD. Or did you catch up on that? I don't know if you heard my response or not, Kaz. No. You and Helm and AG and Defector are great targeting individual channels. I appreciate that. I ain't gonna lie, that make me feel good, man, when people be saying that. And sometimes I definitely I don't be feeling like a nigga be known, or I'm not people's favorite. People just listen to me, just to pass the time. That's good to really know, man. Oh yeah, Cass. And real stuff. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for supporting me. Whether it's live, whether it's jumping up in the comments, leaving nice comments for me to see and others to see. I appreciate y'all, man. If it wasn't for y'all, I probably wouldn't even be doing this. But some of these people, some of y'all been supporting me for years. And I appreciate that 100%. One, a good channel too. I don't think I ever heard of that one. There was this guy from ASAP Rocky's group, and he said he doesn't listen to rap. Feel the love from it. Ooh, that's deep right there. That's deep. I miss when rap, like in the 90s and early 2000s, used to tell a story. Sure, yeah, there was raps that was still like today's, bringing about a certain energy. But some artists out there, like they literally used to put their whole story in an album, and sometimes from beginning to end. I miss when rap used to be creative, and it wasn't just talking about shaking ass and money and, I miss those raps when they used to tell a story, you feel me? Oh, heck yeah, bro. Appreciate you. I don't like saying out names, but whoever just sent that, thank you. Thank you so very much. Oh, snap, two of you. Oh, my God. I wish I gave you an air hug right now for the two people who just sent something. I gave you an air hug right now. Accept it. Don't run from it. Come here. Here's your hug. Thank you so very much. I fuck with 90s raps too. Thank you, Nikki. Early 2000s was my favorite era of rap. Oh, facts. That's the best time, man. I still got my old playlist, Tupac, everything, man. I low key got a multicultural heart. I don't know if you people I also like 90s to 2000s rock music as well. I'm very multicultural. I get a lot of fear tactics with people on the road when yeah, make turn. Yeah, I hate that, Gregor. The car tactics. What I was facing a lot when I used to stay in Whitehall Place apartments, I had a little white Accord or whatever, and every other week my tires would be popped. Ever since then, I never got a car. That was like 3 years ago. I never got a car again because of that. There was times where I could have bought a car, but nah, dealing with what I've been dealing with in Pittsburgh, I ain't never I ain't never getting a car in Pittsburgh until I leave here. The day I get a car is the day I'm traveling somewhere else out of Pittsburgh. I like alternative A. Shout out to the multicultural people out there. Was completely understood because of my tire low again. These Luciferians stole my cross necklace. I'm just, oh man, don't you hate that when they come in your place and then misplace shit, stick it around? You know, you ever totally lost something, flip your whole room upside down, literally couldn't find it. 2 days later, it's in a spot that's open and that you can see. Hate that tactic, bruh. Cars feel evil too. Yeah, I mean, colors have a lot to do with it as well. Like, especially if you see a lot of red cars, which I'm pretty sure a lot of TIs see. The color red is a low vibrational color. It's actually a color that attracts demons. But lack of knowledge, lack of information, people don't believe in stuff like that. 2, man, I need a hug. Okay. Give you another hug, Nikki. There you go. Bam. There's your hug. Get another one. Of course, Little Wing is timeless. Oh, man. His new stuff been pretty good, but, man, I'm still stuck on that. No ceilings. The no ceilings era, Lil Wayne everybody was on Lil Wayne back in the day, boy, I tell you. No ceilings, good. How I go? I forget already. No ceilings, motherfucking good morning. In your mouth, and I'm yawning, I'm gone, and gutter what they started. Money, started me. I bring it to your front door like you ordered me. Yeah, Lil Wayne is the shit, boy. Do you see a lot of Freemasons? Like, I used to see a lot. I don't pay attention to the license plates no more, but years ago I used to make videos. And that was a part of my old videos that I deleted. I used to always take pictures of license plates that had a little Freemasonic emblem on the back of them, man. There was also this dude with, like, my first year, my second year in Pittsburgh. I had this one weed dealer dude that I found, right? And he was cool for a while, but then he started, he jumped on the bandwagon and started, doing that bullshit. But every time you ever been with those weed dealers who be like, come to this location, and then you get to the location and then you call them up, yo, where you at? Oh, I was just there, bro. I moved to another location. He was that dude. And then when the last times I stopped messing with him, like the last 3 times I stopped messing with him, bro, he had me go to Freemasonic lodges and be like, oh, bro, I'm not over there. I'm over somewhere else. After that, the 3rd time I went to a Freemasonic lodge in Pittsburgh, I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I never went to them again. And they like doing little things to let you know who's who, what organization, what type of people's really messing with you. They like that stuff, man. That's why dealing with gang stalking sucks, because look at your celebrities. Look at the stuff you see on TV. Don't you see all this subliminal? I know average people in society, they don't see that stuff. But when you see all this subliminalism and, you get what I'm trying to say, and then you deal with your harassment, it's now starting to make sense. So you know who's messing with you, man. They love playing this game. That's why every time you speak about gang stalking, you're just going to sound crazy, because that's really what you're talking about. You're talking about what they love to do. subliminal, secret, secret, playing the truth in people's faces and stuff like that. That's the game they like to play. And most people can't even see through it, man. I can't even watch TV. Hell, even gaming nowadays, I'm not trying to get into the gaming conversation. Don't nuke me. I'm just giving an example. Even in gaming, I'm starting to see all type of Illuminati symbols, and the 6-point stars, and that stuff is sliding into gaming and movies, TV shows. You can see signs that they control everything we consume. Yeah, most people think it's surface level. That's a fact. I feel that reality world is a dream world. Yeah, this world is fake. I feel like this world's a test, to be real. I feel, to be, I think I might have said that in my last video, but I think the ultimate test of this reality is to bring out what you truly want to be. Do you want to be a person to wake up and cause chaos and destruction towards others? I mean, you can see that in your harassers. They wake up, they're a part of that energy of chaos. Or do you want to wake up and do you want to watch people grow? You want to watch people have a smile on their face? Do you want to watch people do better? Do you want to be an angel or do you want to be a demon? That's what I feel like the test of this world is. Yeah, it could be so much better. Problem is everybody want to be told what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Light versus darkness. True. They like to abuse the gang stalkers. That's why he sold out. Yeah, facts. For the perps, like, did y'all not learn from, the movies and TV shows growing up how the evil henchman always just kill off his lackeys? One thing you need to realize about when dealing with your harassment, I firmly believe the people who be sending these people to harass you, in their head, they're just thinking 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, you perps, are y'all just that addicted to $1? You don't see how you being played? You don't see how they're basically trying to avoid their karma by sending your dumb ass, to accumulate that karma? Y'all don't see that? Y'all don't see how these perps being played? It's like they just don't even care, man. Anybody got any solution, or are we going to gossip all day till death? Hey, metric. Solution? Well, I'll tell you what I've been doing. Gaming, going outside, getting grounded, eating right, reading the word every once in a while. What else? Going on walks. I like to go to big open fields, and especially if it's grassy, take my foot out, take my shoes and socks off and walk around, because that's energy, helps the blood circulate, makes you feel good. Make sure you go out in a sunny day, because when the sun's hitting your skin, it acts as a natural detoxifier and cleanser, and it naturally makes you feel good. They found a way to have people inherit people's karma. Yep, that's what targeting is. And I believe they also have a thing with swapping destinies. Like, I feel like a lot of people dealing with targeting, people who could have businesses, be in positions to change the world, but I feel like they siphoning off energies from people like us. Hold on. The only solution I came up with after 11 years is I moved. Bought a home, haven't left the house for 2 years. Amen to that. Amen to that, secrets. I hope I get put in that position one day as well. Go out somewhere and get me a crib. Get my own farm. I really want to because I like gardening and stuff, so I really want to be able to plant my own stuff and grow my own food. That'd be the dream right there. I hope you're doing that, Secret. I hope you got a little garden in your back so you experience that fresh food. They found, hold on right now. Put on a mask, go to your local city and walk, hold cardboard sign. COINTEL Pro. Yep. The world, the world is false. Facts. Yeah, if you really wanted to be real, we consuming everything bad. But the people on top, the people who control shit, they probably got fruit that tastes like sugar, man. I already know that's what's really going on. Hell, even the seeds might be fake, everything might be fake. Don't you know who eating the fresh stuff? Why they able to live? I firmly believe these vessels are strong enough to live for hundreds of years. But from being poisoned in the sky, from the things you eat, from the frequencies and devices that were always around 24/7, that plays a part in why our lifespan is from 100 to lower. Even in the Bible, they speaks about how people were living, for hundreds of years. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the way this world is. Frequencies, now they starting to put 5G towers everywhere. People acting crazy. Everything we consume is shortening our life. Every day we're being poisoned every day. And TIs, I feel like we the super soldiers. So on top of the basic things in the world poisoning us, we're actually dealing with directed energy weapons. We're in a situation where things are more calculated to attack us, And some of you have been going through that for years. Imagine how strong you are. Imagine how strong some of our systems are. That's probably why some of you really targeted. They understand your genetics and your genes is just way too strong. We were meant to live up to 1,000 years. Yeah, I could believe that. Oh, shout out to David. What's up, David? Have you been messaging in here? Sorry if I missed you, bro. What up, David? How you doing? Just going to throw in a little facts. Nah, man. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Hope you chilling. A lot of truths in the Bible. That's a fact. Sometimes I be going back in my head a lot of the times about the good book. I be thinking like, is it really foretold, or is it that the way the system, the way these, because the world's a stage, is it just them creating this artificial, I don't even know, I don't know how to put this into words. Like, is it, I kind of believe if someone can tell your past, they can tell your future. Let's just leave it at that. Holding it down, cuz been in a dark place recently, man. I hope you get out of it, man. Understand, it's not your purpose to suffer, man. You're supposed to see the greatest things in life, man. You're supposed to be with the baddest female. You're supposed to be getting it out the mud, man. You're not meant to stay in that bad place, man. Understand, you're supposed to grow. God damn, my monthly chemo is, if I ever get cancer, it's a wrap. It's over for me. Nah. Nope. Best believe they're taking natural remedies to get rid of it. If I ever get that, I won't know. I won't know if I have it, and there ain't no fighting against it. All I know to take natural remedies. I know when it comes to what else was I saying? I read something that that shit caught me. Do you believe in life after death? Of course I do. I firmly believe I went to hell. God showed me. I believe in the afterlife wholeheartedly. You wouldn't be a normal human being dealing with a controlled harassment till you die for no reason. You wouldn't be having people obviously knowing that you're not a criminal, not a threat, not a, you're not no weirdo, you're not a creep, you're not a molester, you're not a rapist, you're an innocent civilian. You wouldn't have a bunch of people working overtime to try to torture you and have you throw you off your path if there wasn't no afterlife. These demons want us to feel like we are in hell. Yep. Yup, that's a fact. I'm sure we should set a community neighborhood. That would be the best thing ever, bro. If I always told myself if I ever came into money, I would do something like that. Imagine a whole neighborhood with none but targeted individuals. I think that'd be kind of lit. Be quiet. Everybody will know when somebody having a party. To be aware of the loudness. Everything will be planned. Having meetings and chilling. Man, you know how dope that would be, knowing you just around people who just want to, have fun or express themselves, and just nobody wants to make each other feel uncomfortable, and damn man, I think that's heaven on earth if we can get something like that. Be around people who just want to live love and be happy. I'd be down for that. Of course, I know every single last one of us will be down for that. But now you have the same first government name as my mom. I never knew anyone else that had that same name. Oh snap! That's what's up. Oh, hold on, I gotta mute the mic. Mute is how I mute. Here we go. All right, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Just trying to make sure you guys can hear me. I had to mute my mic. Woke up and I still didn't drink nothing yet. Whoa, y'all can hear me, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes when I press the mute button on the little YouTube thing, sometimes it'll bug out. All right, that's good then. Damn, you died when you were 6, metric? What the fuck? Well, thank God. God brought you back. You turned out to be an amazing person, metric. I want you to know that, brother. Yeah, if I could somehow come to in some money, bro, I definitely would try to do something, man. Damn, dude. How would that even go, man? I bet these people would probably be on my ass, man. CT. Where you from? I'm actually from the city I'm in. Pittsburgh, PA, man. Damn. I can't believe I'm from this city, man. Hey. To come together would be unstoppable. I'll tell you one thing. I know there's one thing I do want to do. I remember I had a conversation with somebody about, coming together in a group and all that crap. I don't think, if I was to put something together like that, I wouldn't want to do nothing where we protesting and shit. No, I would want to do something to where we all come together and we all go somewhere and just have a night, They ever nothing but TIs together. We go out, Dave and Buster's or something. Just somewhere normal to try to just experience normal, some normal shit. Yeah, we could have little conversations about, the things we experience. But honestly, if I was to put something together, it would be us going out to have a good time, man. Instead of worrying about the things they doing to us and, You know, it don't matter, man. I just want us to be able to chill, you know? They'll infiltrate it. Yeah. Facts, dude. Hey, hey, but at least if we going out to have a good time, bro, soon as someone start seeing somebody coughing extrally loud or doing too much subliminals, and we could just come together and be like, hey, get your bitch ass out of here, bro. We see what you doing. Get out of here, perp. We not dealing with your stuff, man. Yeah, power. Yeah, power. It facts. So if 100 target individuals get together, does that mean our gang signs will come together too? I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, well, America's history has an infiltration problem, you know. So I wouldn't think they would probably have people like that coming together, but they won't be. They'll be sending people out to few people little by little to infiltrate. I don't think they'll grab 100 gang stalkers and go to where we're at. Nah. I think it'll be like an infiltration type of thing. They're gonna send little by little. Us coming together is our biggest fear. That, yep. Real meta play over. Maybe Brit. Yeah, that IRL living is funny. Yeah, we can bring back the real IRL streaming, when it was legit and you just watching people's lives. Now when you look at it, everything is just staged and niggas forming clips. God, that shit is annoying. That shit is so annoying, bro. Oh, what did I miss, Tony? Let's see. They like reactions when you don't react, like how they want you. It pisses them off. Yeah, and that's when you get a bunch of meme mugs and salty faces. Yup, much love, Metric. Let's suppose saying someone is just to purchase for. No, Ricken, I don't think you heard me. I said if they start coughing overly, like if you sitting there, like even now, like I got a little, I don't know if y'all heard it, but I had a little mucus or whatever, that's just normal. Like, if you just cough 1-2 times, cool. But, a perp gonna let you know they're a perp, just coughing every 20 seconds, every 10 seconds, you just overly doing it. I guess that's just going back to the plausible deniability. You can't prove somebody's doing some fuck shit when they're just doing 1,000 normal reality, stuff. They would try to infiltrate, but we got each other's backs. We'll clog them and boot them. Facts. Yep. That's a fact. I have the almost great tactical solution, but my head is pounding. Hey, take your time, Metric. So let's brainstorm. What would y'all want to do? Would y'all want to go to like an amusement park, like Kennywood or something, Six Flags, restaurant? What would y'all want to do if that was to come a reality? We can treat it as an outing. But if I find a certain look, secrets. Yep. Yep, that is a fact. You can just tell. Like a lot of times when I be walking, like I'll tell you a little how I can tell when I'm dealing with some type of perp. A lot of times when I walk home, like it's like you can tell the difference between a person who don't know about your target and walking down the street. You know, they might head nod you. You know, if y'all manage to lock eyes, they'll say what's up or something. You know, how you doing? You'll have some type of interaction. But you're walking down the street when you're passing a perp, they'll just be looking straight ahead, and then their eyes will be looking at you. And if you look at them, they'll look away, still be looking straight ahead. It's like they got this mannequin motion about themselves, bro. I don't know how to explain it, but I know what you're talking about, Secrets. Buying, building with apartments. Okay, Power, you're really going into it. Laser tag, bowling, liquor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure most of these TIs, y'all above 21. Yeah, we could do some when we drinking and stuff, having a good time. Just know I don't drink though. I'll drink wine. If they have wine, I'll drink wine. They use people to dress up homeless too. Yep. Hey, Tony, bro, no matter where I go, no matter what walking direction, if I build up a pattern of walking somewhere, these people will always put homeless people in my vicinity. Every single time. And I had a lot of jobs where I would walk home to walk to work. And after like a week of going that same direction, then they'll have nothing but homeless people. My whole walking pattern. Trust and believe. Anyone play? Heck yeah, you know I'm seeing that Spider-Man movie, man. Although I'm a Venom fan, I fuck with the Spider-Man. Heck yeah, I'm seeing that Spider-Man, dude. That's a good description for the mannequin. Oh man. Okay, Grease Smoke. All right. Let's not give them an actual reason to bother us. Notice how I said that. Let's not give them an actual reason to bother us. Hey, yo. I'm watching with your brother. Heck yeah, man. Oh, yeah, that's this Saturday, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, hold on. No, is it? Wait, when is it? Wait, when is it? Isn't it the end of the month? Is that today? Yeah, I've always been a Venom fan. I'm still saying, bro, I can't die yet until I experience a Venom game, bro. I cannot die yet until Venom gets his own game. He has to get his own game before I leave this realm, bro. I've always when I first seen him in the game, you remember when he was turning invisible and stuff? When I knew when I seen him there, I knew I liked him better than Spider-Man. He was my nigga. And then the fact that he used to be a villain, then went hero, that whole story is just I vibe with him. Venom is a vibe for sure. Oh, it comes out Friday, okay. Or wait, when does the Spider-Man? I thought isn't it the end of this month? Actually, I think it was the end of this month. Hold on. When was it? Can I look that up on here? Let's use my trusty handheld real quick, my brothers. Is that the yeah, that dude's cool. When he first came out, I used to listen to him. Damn, he actually I don't think he sold out because I haven't heard from him in a while. He might have been one of those legit rappers. Usually when you listen to a legit rapper, when they make a few hits and then they just fall off. I don't know if he fell off or not though. I haven't heard him in a while. Oh, July 31st. Yeah. I'm definitely going to go watch that. He said he looks like this by Tom Holland. Yo, hey, he do kind of look like him too. That's funny. Hey yo, nah, that's actually wild. He do kind of look like him. Yeah, I ain't seen Mabu in a while, bro. I'm even trying to think about some of his lyrics, bro. I know exactly who you're talking about, though. Movie bring you a pretty girl. Yeah, yeah. Getting a pretty girl in Pittsburgh is a challenge impossible. When every female who approaches your vicinity knows to look down or look away, it is what it is. But I will go by myself and enjoy it just as good. An expensive movie candy? Hell nah, nigga. You already know I'm going. I don't care, man. And I'm already big too. I'm gonna stuff a couple of items underneath my shirt. I'm gonna stuff a whole goddamn rotisserie chicken in that mug. You got me messed up. You can get no $10 goddamn candy bar. Hey Bryce, is weed legal out there? When I move, I told myself I'm moving to a state where marijuana is legalized. I don't know where to, but I know in this next year, I'm definitely getting up out of Pittsburgh. I'll be caught up on rent. I got me a good job. I just need to use this good job to save money, and I'll be Gucci. You hit Dollar General gas here snacks before the movies hit you up. As soon as I play my place up here we go. You got a perp already. It's 2 in the morning, and it's Booty Bandit Master and barking outside of my door, bro. Here we go. All right. 2 in the morning. I don't know if the camera picked that up or not, but here we go. Here we go, guys. Icky got the blicky. Blicky got that stuff. You already staying in the low country in South Carolina. Oof. So you probably only deal with loud trucks and tractors, Bryce. That's the next lifestyle I'm trying to move back to, is that country lifestyle, man. So I ain't got to deal with neighbors and people like this who want to get up on the floor at 2 a.m. in the morning and start barking. I'm definitely trying to get back to that country life, man. Straight up. Oh, yeah. So you did hear it, McGregor? Yeah, that's the type of shit they like to do. When they hear that I'm up and I'm talking and I'm moving around 2 in the morning and niggas barking. But I already, but I already stay in the low country in the South Carolina. Ooh, shout out to South Carolina. Yes, sir. Mm, I don't know. I guess it's a matter of where you're living. Because I know for a fact whenever I do move, I know I'm gonna experience a decline in harassment, because it's not, you're not in an environment where everybody knows your face. But I feel like it's where you live. I don't think it ever really dies down unless you move to somewhere where you're really isolated. Anywhere I can rent down there. I haven't seen a tractor in forever. It's getting heavily populated, developed out here, and from the northerns migrating. Oh, okay, okay. So do you stay, Bryce? Do you stay in like a suburban type of environment, or like Do you think, is it like suburban or is it more so country? Because I fuck with both. Hey, shout out to Philadelphia. I heard that Philadelphia was actually kind of like the people was nicer out there. Is that a lie? Like Philadelphia, you talking about next door to Pittsburgh, right? Oh, suburban. Yeah, I like the suburban lifestyle, man. You actually get cool neighbors. Oh, okay, Bike Warrior. Heck yeah. Bro, we need a holiday. You know anywhere? Look up Canbay. Whole neighborhood. I had a neighbor that would cough and shake his keys every time, bruh. Bruh, I swear, bro. It's like universal torture, bro. You know the dude I call Booty Bandit Master? You know, when you want to know what he do every time he walk past my door? Jiggle his keys, and he got these squeaky ass shoes. You know when you be on the basketball court and you hearing niggas on the basketball court and how they shoes sound? He do that shit every time he pass my door. Jiggle his keys, squeak his shoes. Every single fucking day, bro. I wish I can record it and that's so funny, bro. He jiggle his keys. Yeah, it's universal tactics, bro. I swear. I freaking swear. This nigga squeak his shoes and jiggle his keys every time he walk past my door, bro. I'm telling you, this stuff is just, oh my God. Jesus said everyone is evil. That's a fact, man. I'm telling you. And when you evil, I feel like you just adopt that hive mind, man. Like, God dang, bro. See, I'll be honest about the sounds. Like, the only time I really hear shit is like every time I come in and I close my door. You know, of course, I hear the other person slam their door, and then the dude who lived next door to me, he used to go crazy with it, but now he just makes sure it always sounds like he's dropped something. Every time I get settled in and I get ready to lay down and shit, then he'll always drop something, by like the wall, like on this side, like, the side where I'm at, instead of like the other side. No, he always got to drop something when it's like right here in front of me. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird, man. I hate when they start making noises and doing dumb stuff. They drilled into my central air ducts, making the noise, liquid dropping, and only sitting watching TV. Bruh. So are you talking about when your air is on, like if you have cold air on, do you have water to drop down from your thing? Because they recently fixed my air, and I noticed that when the cold air is on, it start dropping liquid. I don't know if that's unhealthy or bad, but I found that funny that there's two things I read where I'm dealing with the same exact thing, bro. That's insane. Because my air be on, and it's like dropping. Even right now, it's dropping liquid. I can hear it. I got like a towel and a bag underneath it. That's nothing bad, is it? To almighty snap. Okay. That goes. Oof. Hey, power. That's when you know I know exactly what you're talking about. That's when you know your devices is tapped bad. Because when I stayed in Whitehall Place apartments, and they would make all type of weird sounds and knocks all around my walls every time I pull out my camera and record, they'd instantly stop. Bad guys, nigga, they're villains, dude. The Landscapers love doing noise campaigns day and night. Those green shirts, oh yeah, you know you're a real target when you start to see those green shirt workers everywhere you go. From when you leave your job, from when you leave the crib, you always got to see those green shirt workers. Yeah, that's when you know you got it bad, bro. And they constantly trying to they're constantly putting distractions and chaos in your environments, no matter where you go. And y'all earplugs, that's what you got to do. You'll get to a point where you really start to see you gotta always make sure you got something playing in your ear, because if you don't have something playing in your ear, or if you don't have it blocked off, they're going to create that loud frequency no matter where you go. Mad annoying. You are Buddha unknowingly. uh Maybe. When it comes to the spiritual side of life, I feel like there's a lot of things. Even the way I grew up, I've always felt like people were trying to stop me from remembering something. If that makes sense, from my spiritual people out here, it feels like even this harassment. It feels like they don't want me to acknowledge something. They don't want me to find something out, rather than just trying to destroy me. If that makes sense. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's ground crew, complex employees, like 30 people, they are obsessed with me. Every time I walk dog and they mob me with their trucks. Oof, the big trucks. They mow a sidewalk full of grass, should be. Oh man. That stupid construction everywhere you go, man. So stupid. Rural areas is the best. I ride my bike to Royals from Philadelphia. Yeah, there's a big open field that I go to that I like to go to every once in a while, just so it's like you get some type of peace. I might go over there tomorrow and make another live, or today I should say. Gang stalking is a joke. Nobody is a human is after hunting you down, trying to trick you because you follow Christ. Okay. I'd be on the main road for 60 seconds and 5 of their trucks would drive real slow. They'll do the U-turns in front of you every time. Open and slam their door, flicker their headlights. The self is only a belief. I'm convinced the state goal is for them to get us to take our own selves out. Crazy how a group of people can create hell on earth. Yes, sir. Rural area. Make sure I caught up. Yeah, it kind of all popped up all at one time. That was crazy. I'm still thinking about how to. I meant to try to do that today. See if I can. I want to try to start streaming and make it like a playlist, because I know my ladies out there don't want to. I don't like the gaming secret. I'm not going to say nothing. But I'm thinking about try to do something like that, just to branch off a bit. But I can't figure out how to stream through my Xbox handheld or whatever. Ground people. See, and that makes me think, Sojo. That'd be making me think. And are these people, or so does that mean the population is not even really filled with actual human beings? Because I done had moments, bro, where I done made videos talking about it. How I have seen people with weird color eyes, all pitch black eyes, You know, so I know there's a thing where I know that they're not all total humans who are participating in my harassment. Even my neighbor, I done seen this nigga. I done made a video talking about that. How this nigga was like, I don't never see this nigga out, but one night it was like 2 a.m. in the morning. I heard, I kept hearing motherfucker open and closing the door, and I was like, man, what the fuck is that? I opened up the door. This nigga was, he looked decent, you know. He had on like street clothes, had like a belt on, you know, the little designer pants, designer shirt, and his eyes were open and they were fucking pitch black. Nigga, I didn't even say nothing. I closed the door, locked it, went to sleep, woke up the next day, made a video about it, bro. Never forget that shit, man. You know? You man gonna start kissing. Okay. The joke is on them, survive out of spite. Record me checking them out because these girls were grown. But once they convince the world you're a pedo, they can turn the whole damn. Oh yeah, power, and that's where I'm at, bro. That's where I'm at in my harassment, bro. Even though every female, even the females I've been with in Pittsburgh, above 30 years old, bro, my whole life. You know, but best believe everybody participating in your harassment or some goddamn, you know, some predators. You know, a part of the Diddy Club, you know. And after going through harassment for so long, that's what you start to realize. Everything that they're projecting you to be is what's running rampant throughout their communities. Oh, man, dude. And then it just turns into a game where it's like, we need you to, we know the same evil that's inside of you is inside of us is inside of you. Guarantee there's tons of issues. Oh yeah, I'm a power. I had to delete them because of YouTube, because for whatever reason, when it comes to predators, apparently the world don't want them to go through harassment and torture. Isn't that funny? You know, they don't want predators and people known for hurting children. They don't want them to deal with harassment. But innocent TIs, we deal with harassment every day. You know, sad story. You know, sad. It doesn't matter. Or screw it. You know, fuck it. Whatever. You know, I done made videos where there's at least 3 of them on my floor. Let's just leave it at that. There's 3 of them that live on my floor. Yeah, bro. And on the north side, bro, there's hella signs in this little community. There's Pittsburgh. They support trans kids, bro. There's hella signs all throughout the city supporting trans kids. What, you know, support trans people, cool. You know, do what you want to do with your life. You know, gay people, I don't have a problem with y'all, man. I don't have a problem with none of that. But when it comes to children, bro, how is trans children a thing? How do a kid know what they want to be when you're just, I feel like they just be forcing them to be something what they wanted, you know? I'm blaming the parent on that. And Pittsburgh, they support trans kids, bro. And I don't get that, you know. That's just me, you know. Tell me if I'm wrong for thinking like that. If I'm wrong for thinking about that, then I'll take responsibility. That's one of my fucked up qualities of thinking trans kids shouldn't be a thing. Why are we talking about anybody kissing in here? That's weird. What you mean, Sparrow? Do your floor mates try to interact with you? No, just ignore me. Because, bro, when you look at me, man, I get, you know, it could be, some people might be, because I'm a big dude. So niggas know not to try no weird gay stuff with me like that. I ain't playing that. I done seen dudes walking in their boxers and stuff like that. But, you know, as far as trying me on any funny style stuff, nah. I ain't dealt with it yet. And if I do, I'm just going to have to lay somebody out. And whoever is screaming in this audio clip is saying every slow word there is. Saying shit like you don't know what I'm capable of. Alright, what am I missing out on? But I think I missed something. Oh, I scammed over that comment. I didn't even decide to read it. Yeah, the Satoru Gojo. And you gonna use one of the dopest anime characters with his profile picture to say that gay ass thing right there, bro. Come on, man. Come on. You one of those dudes that might be looking at, main anime character dudes kissing each other, huh? I bet you. Oh, that just threw me off, man. You gonna use the goat and you gonna say that gay comment. Oh man, no offense to gay people, Alright, hold on. Kaz is a perp. Whoever is screaming is your own man. Yes, spread on fake. Sanction. It's capable. Okay, what am I missing here? They PDF symbols all around the city. It takes. Oh yeah, we caught up. Alright, and Kaz. Why's Kaz a perp? Hold on. Did I miss something from Kaz? You got Dollar Tree store near your city? Yes, I gotta go a bit of ways. We had 2 downtown and they closed both of them. Yo, Pittsburgh, yeah, I'm about to leave Pittsburgh because this city, bro, it's fucking weird. Oh, I forgot to talk about that too. I don't know if I said that in my last video or I might not have uploaded that video. I think that's what it is. Bro, tell me why I had another conversation with somebody not from Pittsburgh. And this is like the 5th time, bro. This is like the 5th time I done had a conversation with somebody who's not from Pittsburgh and we agree on the same thing. Long story short, this nigga talking about he's not, every friend that he has in Pittsburgh, none of these niggas are from Pittsburgh. Yo, there's something wrong with this fucking city, dude. That's like the 5th person. That's like the 5th person I done had a conversation in Pittsburgh that they weren't from Pittsburgh either, and they said all their friends while being in Pittsburgh. Even this one dude said he'd been in Pittsburgh for like 10 years, and he said his best friends is niggas not from Pittsburgh. That's yo, man. Yo. The lies are great, bro. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Power, I see what you're talking about. See, now after dealing with this harassment for so long, I don't know if it could be pert, but sometimes you gotta think there's some TIs I dealt with so much goddamn shit, bro. They just don't know how to, I don't really want to get into detail about it. I don't want people to feel bad about it or whatnot, but I know sometimes this program can warp people's perspective of life. I'll just leave it at that. Are you gay? No, I like the JJ. I like the goddess. Yeah, hard to connect. Facts, Chris. Exactly. I like females. I like the woman. I need that feminine energy to combat my masculine energy, I need something in my life that can help me produce more life. It's weird everywhere. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, I low-key need to start doing more lives. Because every time I do these, man, it's like we're not even fully focused on the things we deal with. But at the same time, I like connecting with y'all. I'm really starting to see the people who follow me, some real badasses, some real knowledgeable people. And I think that was the first comment that Ash left. Are you gay? Why? Are you gay? Are you gay, Ash? How to tell if she's a honeypot or not? You know, if a female is attracted to you, you're just gonna pretty much know. You know, if a female really likes you, you know, they're gonna let you know. Straight up. A honeypot is gonna try to fetch for your attention, and then when your attention is grabbed and you approach, then the little subliminals start, the cough and the scratch in the earlobe, the BS start, or they'll reel you in all the way, and then when you actually get into a relationship and you at the crib and you might invite her to your crib to live, and then you start seeing the little stuff that starts, the little bickering, the little arguing with you for no reason, and the childish stuff starts. I don't think I didn't have not one real relationship since I've been in Pittsburgh. Technically, I've been single for 6 years now. Oh, damn, dude. 6 years. That's wild, bro. And I was just in a relationship before I came to Pittsburgh. This chat is going great. Have you seen the movie Inception? It sounds familiar. I think I might have watched it. Inceptions. Is that like the dude who plays Mission Impossible? I'm trying to remember. I know if I seen a bit of it, I know I probably seen it, because I am a big movie head. Leon DiCaprio. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I might have seen it. I'd have to actually look it up. Inception. That sounds familiar. Inception. I'm just looking that up on the little handheld real quick. I know it sounds familiar as heck. Oh yeah, I didn't see it, but I've seen people who talk about it. I see what you're talking about. No, I didn't watch that. It's about dreaming. Oof, yeah, that poisonous stuff. Nah, I had a TI on here before who showed, like, when she first got her dogs to, like, most recently, like, her dogs are suffering from random shakes and stuff like that. Nah, I could never, while dealing with this targeting stuff, I could never get another animal. I wouldn't dare. Like, and that's probably why I've been single for a long time too, because I had the same mindset. Like, I wouldn't want to bring in nobody in my life while dealing with this harassment, because I don't want no harm to fall upon anybody, man. Whether that's from energy weapons, whether that's mentally from indirects or subliminals, like, nah, man. I'm not going to bring nobody into this mess. I'm not even going to bring an animal near me, man. Because I'll be damned if somebody get hurt because of me. And for the people who got pets, I'm so sorry that something happened to your animals, man. I'm so sorry. Because if you watch some of my videos, I fuck with nature hard. I don't have pets. I have acquaintances. I go outside, the squirrel might run up on me. A beaver might run up on me. Birds might fly near me, and I acknowledge them. What's up? How y'all doing? Having a good day. I don't necessarily believe in having pets, but if you do, you do. No judgment. I feel you. You're an embodiment of love. I appreciate that, Cash. He was, We've been going kind of long. Should we cut the live, guys? Almost 2 hours. It seemed like chat died down a little bit. Any other topics people want to talk about? Anybody want to discuss the last recent thing they dealt with? Any positive accomplishments anybody have obtained that they were trying to get? That's how evil these poison your dog just to hurt you. Yeah, yep. That's a narcissistic thinking pattern right there. Yeah, just because they're messing with you, just because you have that, I want to hurt them to hurt you. And it's real Disney villain vibes, man. It's a really sad. Like to wake up every day, know yourself on the deep end today. Anyone does that? Ooh, yes. And I used to think like that. Secret. I used to think like that, but now I wake up and I tell myself I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna eat things I want to eat. Yep. But that's definitely, you will find yourself saying that shit. Oh, I gotta deal with these persons. Gotta deal with this synchronicity. Yeah, I know as soon as I step outside, I gotta deal with that. Yep. And that's unhealthy as heck, man. So unhealthy. Disney villain facts. I'm telling you, man. You look at it, go back and watch some of those old Disney villains, and you really just think to yourself, like, bro, why y'all can't just leave you alone? I don't know what it is. I just want to watch you suffer. Like, come on, man. Niggas just want to suffer, just want to bother you. Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. For niggas to wake up every day and want to bother somebody. Like what? Why? Raggy? Yeah. Mess with Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo villains. Max Spears said defended birth by testing her genes. Yeah, hey, Power, were you one of the kids where they took, like, bro, I'll never forget that shit. I remember my mom even spazzed out this one time. She took me for a checkup, and they ended up taking, I wish I could show y'all exactly, like, bro, they took these, like, 5 big-ass vials of blood from me. I'll never forget, it was a white female nurse with a ponytail. I'll never forget her face, man, because that was the first time I felt, like, drained of blood. Like, I was looking at her, I was like, and I remember even calling my mom too, like, yo, mom, I feel funny. My mom walked in and saw they took like 5 big ass vials of blood. She was like, I came here for a checkup. Why'd y'all do all that? Spazzed out and everything. I think I was like 12 or 13. But did you ever deal with that when they take big ass vials of blood from you as a kid? To where you were woozy? That's what you're... Whoa. Max Spears said they're doing this at birth by testing our genes. And then they killed him. Damn. Damn. What the fuck? That's fucked up. It's just like anybody else who speak truth. Shout out to Dr. Sabi. Literally tells you how to cure cancer and, you know, HIV, herpes, AIDS. And then as soon as he went on that interview with those people, nigga popped up dead, and then they had the audacity to take a picture of his dead body just like they did Sandra Bland. Fucking evil ass people, man, taking picture of dead bodies and then upload it, talking about they still alive. Come on, man, that shit disgusting. You just look at those pictures and just feel that the life energy is not in their bodies. Dr. Sabi and Sandra Bland, bro, they both were dead when they took the picture. Even the way they were sitting, her hair was all out, so you could tell she was sitting on the laying down on the floor, bro. That's disgusting behavior, bro. Disgusting. They pulled me out of class. Had listen to frequency sounds. Oof. Oh yeah, the little, yeah, I remember that. I was one of those too. Can you hear that? I think I said something like that too. I used to raise my hands up on every single last one of them. Where you hear the little buzzing sound, the little beeping sound. I used to raise my hand every single time. Every person who took this test used to always look at me sideways. They tried to take me out several times. That's why I'm still here. Same reason all of you still here, because you are protected by the most high. Stop the disbelief. Amen to that. You know? They just got to face that situation to let them know that God is real. And there's a reason why he's not intervening in the way these devils intervene in your life. At the end of the day, God's showing Satan who the warriors are. And I'll just leave it at that. God knows who his warriors are. There's people that was meant to just build generational wealth, experience their life, and go on back to heaven. And there's some people who was sent here to fight this war and to wake other people up. And remind other people that you a warrior too, just like me. Remember who you are, brother. Brother and sister. Remember who y'all are. Spiritual warriors. And then kept it, well, let me take her. She was running affairs. No, they're not making no money. This external observer is illusionary. Okay. I went to a rub and tug and got a happy ending, but someone interrupted me. In the middle of a relationship, she was going. Whoa, all right. When did we get to the freaky conversations? I remember a secret. 10 years ago, flies. Tried to make. Cameras is the serpent. Yeah, of course. Every technological device we're connected to or use as some type of demonic device. I mean, even when you look at those videos, you ever seen those videos of people zooming in up on like a computer chip? You think a human being made that? That's fallen angel technology. Even the Bible speaks about how angels came down and taught us, the secrets and spells, and all it is fallen angel technology. I'm gonna get some sleep. Painter's tell you don't forget that shit. Hey, Metric, man, have a great night, brother. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Do you have a military in your family? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if I have military in my family. I don't think so. From the family members I've seen, nah, I don't think we have military. I might have cousins and other family members who I've never met. Maybe my dad's side, but I don't know my dad's side. I just know the Beasleys, my dad's side, they're known for having a business on the north side and, drug and all that crap, stuff I don't really want to talk about. But I don't know. Oh, see, Chris, yeah, military. Yeah, I've heard stories too about people who were in the military and got out, and the reason why they can't get a place and on the street and homeless stuff is because of the gang stalking programming. It's like some of these people, when they were in war, they saw things that they weren't supposed to see, and instead of keeping quiet about it, they chose to speak about it. That could be a thing. Yeah, I might get up out of here too. I wanna go grab something to eat. I'm hungry. Somebody just sent me $10. Heck yeah, man! I'm about to go grab something to snack on. Oh my goodness! Look who finally pops up, man. I'm just gonna call you 1880, but I know who you are, brother. Took you a minute, an hour and 44. You late to the party, man. Where you been? I had some crazy supernatural encounters. I'm thinking I gotta be related to, man. Working out, okay, that's what's up, brother. Get them gangs in. Yeah, I had some weird encounters too. Power or whatever, and I'm so mad that I deleted a lot of my old videos because I recorded a couple incidents. I seen a fireball in the sky, and I think that, and actually when I looked that up I think I looked that up the other day. That was actually people were seeing a lot of little fireballs in the sky or whatever. But I seen that fireball shit in the sky. I seen the outline of a girl in a dress when I was behind the courthouse when I used to work for the courthouse or whatnot. What else? I seen lights in the sky with like it looked like they were reflecting off of what it could have been a craft of some sort. Like I couldn't see the whole thing, but I'd seen a row of lights and it looked like they were connected to like maybe a ship or something in Pittsburgh. I seen a lot of weird things, man. When Chris Brown said he is an alien, you better believe him. Yeah, same thing with Lil Wayne and all those people. I think the people you hear that to make one hit wonders be real people, and then the ones who stay on there is like not human beings, and they just been doing this for a millennia. In 100 years from now, they're going to be another creator. Probably a Lil Wayne might end up being a singer or something. There was y'all remember that song where the dude was like, what's his name? Chameleonaire. Y'all remember Chameleonaire? He made that one hit wonder. And then there's an interview. You wonder why you ain't never seen him before. There was this interview of him. He was talking about the elites and what niggas were doing on top, and he was like, fuck that. I ain't doing that shit. Basically, he wanted that nigga to bend over. And bro wasn't having it. That's why he had that one song. You see me rolling. They hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty. Yeah, that song was lit. But yeah, there's an interview of it. You can find him. There's an interview, and he was talking about that elite stuff. And ever since, you never heard of him ever again. That nigga was not, and I feel like that's one of the real ones, the ones with a soul, the ones with a purpose. That nigga saw what was going on, was like, nah, I'm good. He does real estate now. Hey, shout out to Chameleonaire, bro. Heck yeah. Do the rappers real dirty. Hey, man, Power? What you talking about? Nigga, I got that on my playlist right now. Walking fast, faces, and I don't know. Hey, don't play with me. I fuck with some Taylor Swift. Into the sun. If I wasn't on live, I'll pull it up right now. Hold on. I think people, because I can't even see either. I'm telling you, I'm multicultural for real, man. My playlist is just, it's I got country, I got rap, I got rock, I got metal, I got opera, I got jazz, I got blues. I listen to everything. If there was a least favorite, I'd probably say country. But there's a few country songs that I got. Taylor Swift, the Transformer. Yeah, other professional Transformers. Taylor Swift. Who else? Taylor Swift. The light skin wannabe chick. Coil Ray. The tennis player, the buff tennis player. I mean, we all knew she was a dude. Michael and I, that person, I don't want to say, but I'm pretty sure y'all know Michael and I, you know, Serena Williams, yup. Big Mike. Mike. Michael, man. Nigga said that a couple of times too. Ain't that funny? Michael and I, like, oh man, dude. All the first ladies have been Transformers. Damn, that's deep. I wouldn't doubt it. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, while we in this live, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more mods for my Helldivers 2. I downloaded Helldivers 2 again, and I'm trying to I can't play that game without mods, bro. I need my mods on. I need to look like a SWAT member, going to different bug worlds. Oh, what happened? Everyone got all the way back. What everyone going? Founded by Masons. Country founded by Masons. And I think I seen a video talking about that. How all the first ladies were men. Didn't I see something like that? I wouldn't doubt it. They even said one of the chicks from the TLC group was a dude. That's scary to think about, having transgenders back in the 1990s, because that's when females looked natural, bro. God, man, I wish I was born in the late 70s, early 80s, so I could have got me a 1990 chick, man. Oh my, the female back then were so gorgeous, dude. Oh my God, female back then were so gorgeous. This live was well needed. PS4 over PS5. They just brought up the console wars out of nowhere. Well, was Khalifa more than likely not coming back or go perform that song Black and Yellow? yeah, he definitely escaped Pittsburgh, that's for sure. I know he didn't return. But I still find that funny. I had a conversation with somebody a couple of days ago that said the same exact thing, that everyone else who I talked to in Pittsburgh, and even all the people the friends I done befriended in Pittsburgh, it's funny how they all say the same thing. Niggas cannot, when you come to Pittsburgh, you'll never be cool with niggas in Pittsburgh. You're always going to be cool with people not from Pittsburgh. That shit says a lot, that it just reassures that everything I be speaking about be true. Like, it really is a demonic city, man. I firmly believe Pittsburgh is a demonic city. What are the odds that you literally yourself, you can't find any cool Pittsburghers, but everyone who you do end up getting cool with, none of these people are from Pittsburgh? That screams a lot. I'm willing for, if Pittsburghers want to say something about me, I'm more than willing to accept, yeah, I might have weird qualities, but it's different when you got other people saying the same thing, and I didn't even open up my mouth and said anything about them too at first, They just come out to me and say, yo, I can't befriend nobody in Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's wild to me. That's kind of wild. And it makes sense. Oh, Hellfire, it been a minute, brother. It's been a minute. Okay. Black and Yeet. Oh, yellow, okay. Hey, you best believe I am on my way. Do you know, since I've been in Pittsburgh, I had a total of $15,000 in back rent, and I got it down to $1,200. Me, I like to be a little perfected when it comes to, you know, my life choices. You know, I just wanted to make sure I can get this back rent down before moving, because I don't want to move to my new state and then have to deal with the same thing, going through shelters and then having to goddamn go through Section 8 because I owe back rent. Nope, I told myself I got me a spot here in Pittsburgh. I just got a badass job. I'm using this money. I'm paying off rent, paying off back rent, and I'll make sure I fucking start saving bread so that when I do move, I'll be straight. But that is the goal for sure. Because Pittsburgh for sure is, I firmly believe, is a demonic city. The hive mind is too real for it not to be. And then the thing with dealing with targeting, ain't no one going to come up to your face and say what's really the deal. Everybody just going to act like there's just this big joke. That shit to me is not real. You know? Like, see, me and I grew up in the trenches in Pittsburgh. Nigga, I used to walk from East Hills to Homewood to Wilkinsburg. Nigga, like, bro. Like, I remember when niggas had a problem, they'll say what's up, bro. Like, yeah, we don't like the way goddamn you doing this or you doing that. And niggas would approach you. Now everybody's secretive. Now everybody, bro, when did Pittsburgh lose their balls, bro? When did everyone start to become gossiping little sissies? You're like, I don't understand, bro. When did everyone stop being real? Cowards, exactly. You know? What happened to having a problem with somebody and just, you know, talking about it? When did everyone just start whispering and gossiping? And like, bro, that's literally, I firmly believe Pittsburgh just playing this game with people. It's like, who's the first to go crazy? That's entertainment in Pittsburgh. Who's the first to go crazy? Because you'll see it, man. You know how many times I done had conversations with people who moved to Pittsburgh and they don't even know nothing about gang stalking, but they feel like they're being targeted. They feel like, nigga, I came here. I talked to this one brother when I used to work in this shelter. He was like, man, I came here with a business. You know, I was doing good. I had a wife and all that. And it's just like, I tried to get friends in Pittsburgh, and it's like, it felt like people was turning their back on me. And isn't it basically, he just started crying, bro. Like, and I fell for this nigga, bro. That's when you know shit be real, when a grown man can't hold his tears back and he just let that shit go when they're talking about the things he going through. That shit broke my heart, bro. Because I know it, man. I know a lot of people go through this stuff and not knowing what's really going on, never realize that what they're dealing with is gang stalking. It's community-oriented policing. Because in their eyes, they feel as though you're not a person who deserves to be having a business and making money. You know, niggas is real haters, man. Bro, that's secrets. That's a fact. That's how you know the gangs and hood, there ain't no such thing as like that. All that shit is government. Niggas ain't pushing weight no more unless the government knows that they pushing weight. There ain't no more code, no more females, no more children. Nah, ain't none of that shit no more. And now everything's about $1. They don't care. As long as they getting $1, that's all that matters. They don't care who suffer. There ain't no such thing as no moral code. That shit went out the window. You know, now it's about what you're willing to do for this price. Niggas don't care no more. Focus on station. Amen, buddy. Amen to that. Alex Cardi was gang stalking, but didn't know about gang stalking. Damn. And he didn't know about it. You know? And that's why I feel like the people at the top be playing Russian roulette with some TIs. People, they think, I feel like they be making bets. We can make this person a predator. We can make this person a killer. I feel like they honestly be doing that shit. You ever had the tactic where if you have a certain amount of money in your bank account, like, or even if you spent a certain amount at the store, like usually a lot of the times, like if I have a certain amount in my bank account, I'll go to the store, somebody will be purchasing something about the number that's in my bank account. Or if I go to one store and I spend $30, I'll go to another store and then a person will be like, man, I wish I had $30, man. Like I'd be experiencing all type of weird stuff like that, man. Examine his brain, extreme damage from dudes. Damn, they examined his brain and had extreme damage. Microwaving the shit out of motherfuckers. Yeah, that is so messed up, man. I wouldn't deny, the fact I got people who live around me who don't make a noise like, bro, do you know how creepy that shit is to me? To live next door to somebody and niggas live next door to you and you never hear nothing. All you hear is frequency sounds, like, a shoe dropping, a door slamming, and no one watches TV, no one listens. You can't tell me I'm not getting beamed. Because even when it comes to problems, like, like even the way I feel now, something feeling is stuck in my throat or whatever, no diddy, my joints start hurting. Only when I'm in my room, I experience certain pains and stuff that shouldn't be possible. Only when I'm sitting in my room. And the fact that it's quiet 24/7 where I live, of course niggas is beaming the fuck out of me. Plausible deniability though, can't prove it. And I feel like that's a prime reason why they don't do room checks no more. They used to do room checks every Friday. They don't do that no more. Because I'm pretty sure if they looked at the people's stuff who they got in my room, these niggas be kicked out. All type of energy weapons, niggas living fucked up and everything. Niggas, man, people who live on my floor shouldn't even be living on my floor right now. Oh, Wang, what's the deal, brother? What's the deal, man? I hope you all right. Hope you living good. Hope you chilling. Hope you're relaxing. Hope you're vibing. Hope you're feeling good. Hopefully you're high to the sky. Hopefully you're filled with positive energy. Crash out humans be ruining their life. Oh boy. Yeah, and we stay in the crash out generation too, man. So that it just makes it even worse. Niggas really don't care about their own life. I'm feeling little stings here and there on my body. I always knew it wasn't normal. Facts. Yeah, I think I'm about to go ahead and end this, guys. I'm kind of hungry. Plus, like I said, I just woke up when I started this live, and I ain't drink nothing. I ain't got nothing in here to drink. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. Wayne, I'm disappointed at you. You 2 hours late to the party, man. Maximum amount of relaxing, chilling in Texas. Hey, Kaz, with the flows. I see you, brother. I don't know. My short-term memory loss won't allow me to remember. Just shouting out to my boy. I hope he feeling good. Wayne, he usually be in here as soon as I start up. I guess your brother was busy though. No faults. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow or today. I'm gonna make sure it's midday so I don't catch just the nightly people. So a lot of y'all get some sleep. I'm probably gonna go live around noon or afternoon. Between 12 or like 4 p.m. I'm gonna go live again. Oh, what the? What was that? I had a spider on me. I just pulled a spider off of me, biting me, bruh. Oh my god, he was deep in there. I felt the little pop and everything, bro. What the heck? Now, you lucky I don't carry insects, but bring your ass here. I'm about to put you up and take you out. Throw you right out the window. There you go. And trapped. You ain't going nowhere, brother. I felt the pop and everything. This nigga was digging into me. God dang. All right, well, good night, TS. You know, good night, real people. For the if we ever have a few perps in here, good night, perps. I hope God can change your ways. You know, crypto hunter talk. I've been talking for 2 hours, my friend. I've been talking for 2 hours. You know, but like I said, I literally woke up at 12, sat up for an hour, I prayed, and I was playing with my trying to edit some videos through my handheld. But I ain't eat nothing or drink nothing. If I had something to eat or drink, I'll probably go live for I feel like I can go live for another hour. But I want to go grab something to eat, something to drink. And this dude was biting me, bro. You little bastard. Look, and it's bumping up too. Bruh. Oh, hell no. No, Crypto Hunter, no. I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, it's probably knowing how they be treating the lives. I know it's going to automatically get on there, but you probably not going to see it for a while. You know how these people be doing. I think when I end it, it's going to go. It's going to take some time to upload, but you should see it on there before like 6 or 7, maybe. Hey, buddy. What power? You got something to say? What's up? I'm about to get off out of here. Say your piece, ladies and gentlemen, because your brother Bahamut is out of here. I'm very thirsty. I need water. I need something to drink, for my vessel is very dry, brother. So, all right. I guess I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great, lovely morning. You know, and I'll see y'all in the afternoon. We're going to go live again. So just make sure y'all get some sleep, or at least y'all ready. So, Kaz, have a good time. And remember, guys, I will be back on around afternoon time. What the fuck? Hey, yo. But that's truth. Yeah, that's truth. Yep. Good night, good morning, or good night if you're going to sleep. You know. Good live, bro. Be easy. Appreciate y'all. And may y'all have a blessed day, man. I'm up out of here. And like I always say, this is Bahamut. Stay up, stay high vibrational, and I am gone.